What is up guys, this is Ayush and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to share with you 5 tips on the 5 hacks to improve your video quality, your video's value actually. And I do have created a short like 50 or 1 minute b-roll, which actually a cinematic sequence, not a b-roll. But I've created that using those tips. So here we go. Alright, welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're thinking why am I using this mic instead of my normal lapel mic, because my lapel mic died without any reason. I don't know what is the reason, but I sent it for an exchange and I didn't get back yet. So I found this mic and I thought to use it because I don't want things to stop me from creating videos. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so tip number 1 is move it. Now I'm saying not to move yourself, but actually moving your camera and taking movement shot like dolly, like push in, slide, etc. And I'm not saying to go and get sliders, go and get a gimbal, anything like that. You can even use handheld movements for example, here is a shot, like a static shot, handheld shot, and where I'm showing the view outside my window. It's pretty normal if you live in India. But then I have added a little push in, and now you can see the difference, the huge dramatic difference. And actually push in helped me to explain you guys what is my view outside the window, and it helped you to concentrate on the view, not on windows or anything else. So move it, tip number 1. Alright, tip number 2 is sound effects. Now I've been very lazy with sound effects, but then now when I've seen what dramatic change it made to my videos, I started using more and more. So I cannot explain you like that. Here's an example of a random clip that I chose without the sound effects. That is pretty boring. I know that is pretty boring. I'm sorry that you had to watch that, but I'm going to show you the same clip with the sound effects. Now I don't think you need any more explanation, because that sound effect actually added life to that clip. That clip was explaining you what was the weather, what was happening. It was actually raining, so that's why you saw that droplet. Like, so that was pretty awesome, and I don't think that you need any more explanation. Alright, use sound effects. Tip number 3 is keep it subtle. This is very important. Like, tip number 3 is the most important among all of the 5 tips or 5 hacks, you can say. Keeping it subtle. Now it goes on sound effects as well, it goes on color grading as well, but I've seen mostly people using highly strong color grades, which actually it looks unreal, right? So what is the actual reason why people color grade? To make it different from others, and at the same time to keep it realistic. You don't want that green leaf to look like orange or teal if you're using the orange and teal look, because I've seen people using orange and teal at its full strength. They don't decrease it. So keep it subtle. Don't put so harsh grade that it looks unreal completely. And that goes with the sound effects as well, because sound effects is just like a normal, it's just a sound effect. It's not the actual music that you're keeping it up to a high level. So keep the sound effects as subtle as you can, as low as you can, and you'll make great dope videos. All the best. Tip number 4 is match the colors. Now this is so important. Like, this was me before using this tip. I used to use LUTs and I used to do my own color correction. I still do it, but I used to make green leaves look blue, and my friends used to say that it was that leaf really blue, and I was like, no, it was not. And that was the day I realized that I should keep the colors as real as possible, but at the same time make it look different. You don't want that green leaf to look blue or red, but don't make it unnatural, don't make it look unrealistic. So use color correction, but don't use it like without any reason, or you just think it's cool. But if it actually changes the color of natural things, it can ruin your video. Alright, tip number 5, the last tip, the last hack is transitions. Now, be it in camera or be it in post, use transition, because transition make your videos even more fun to watch. It even makes your video a little bit more beautiful, because you don't want that straight cuts, like from jumping from one scene to another. That's bad. Even I use some in-camera transition that you saw in the beginning of the b-roll, and if you missed that, you can go back and watch it again. But I use those just to make my videos even more smooth, even more beautiful, so that it connects when I cut different scenes. Now, I don't leave everything to post. If something is there which I can't do, like some transition like fade in, fade out, I cannot do that. So I have to use my editor, I have to use that. But try to use as much in-camera transition as possible. There are tons of videos, you can watch those. And yeah, so that's it guys. Those were the 5 hacks, or you can say 5 tips to increase your videos values. Now this is the last time you're seeing this mic, I hope, because my mic, I'll get my mic like next week or something like that. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this video was helpful for you. Make sure you give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon, because I have a lot of content planned for you guys which has value in it. So I hope you will subscribe and like this video. Thank you for watching, and see you. Peace.